about these machines. It's cheating if you say everything. They're pretty dangerous, man. What do you think? The spinning bit, absolutely right. Yeah, put your fingers too close to that. Your hair caught in it. You're going to know about it. Absolutely right. And there's no guarding, right? There's no protection, nothing to stop you from accidentally putting your fingers in there. The reason for that is because it's actually someone's job to put their hands inside the machines. One of them is when something like this happens. So if the cotton breaks or it gets tangled, you need to stop the machine and fix that up so it's ready to go again. But there's another job, which is even more difficult than that one, which is cleaning. So I mentioned that cotton dust before, really bad for you if you breathe it in. It's also a fire hazard. Cotton dust is incredibly flammable. So someone has to come along and clean in between all of the fires, underneath the machine on top of it as well, keeping the dust down. Now to make that job harder, you're going to do it while the machines are switched on. Time is money in the factory. Money is everything, to our mill owners especially. If the machines aren't on for cleaning, then he's not making any profit. To make the job even harder, you don't have to go to school to learn how to clean, and we don't want to pay you very much to do it. So who do you think we're going to give the job to? Children, absolutely right. Up until 1833, children as young as 5 years of age were doing cleaning jobs with machines like these in Manchester's factories. Don't worry though, in 1833 they brought out new laws. They said, this is terrible, we can't have 5-year-olds in the factories anymore. So from then on, you had to be 9 years old to work in the factory. Not much better, but we were getting there very, very slowly. Question? Yeah? Not 24 hours, no. So you'd have people working 12, 14-hour shifts. So it's a pretty long day, yeah, but they would be switched off overnight. The other things that are pretty dangerous are these leather belts. Get too close to these, could get a nasty cut. If you get tangled up in them, your arm could get lifted up and the rest of you left behind. And the other danger that probably affected the most people is that noise. So I mentioned before there'd be more of these machines, 30, 40, 50 of them going at the same time. Also, these machines have been cut to fit in a gallery. In the factory, they would have been 3 times longer. Think about the noise you'd be dealing with every single day. It did mean, however, that people in the factory worked out new ways of talking to each other, right? You can't hear anyone on the machine next to you, plus half the people you're working with are deaf anyway. So you need something called MeMore, which is a combination of basic sign language, exaggerated mouth movements. So for example, if I needed a bit of help from you guys, I might say, anyone catch that one? Yeah? You watch the machine, I'm off for a drink. Yeah, that's a pretty useful one. This is a sign in MeMore that we really like as well here at the museum. If you think about who might have been wearing a big fancy hat in the factory, might work out what it means. The boss, absolutely right. So this means the boss is coming, get back to work. Feel free to take that back to work with all of you, very useful to this day I find. So there you go, pretty dangerous place to work, but the stuff that we've made is looking pretty good. It's a lot thinner. I think it looks a little bit like yarn, like what you might use for knitting. But let's see how strong it is. Would you like to give that a pull for me? Should we see how strong it is? Oh dear, do you want to try? Can you give that a pull for me, see what you think? Quality control? Oh, it's a bit rubbish. It falls apart really, really easily still. It's just strong enough, though, to stay on our bobbin, and that's all we need to take it to the next machine, which should be upstairs in the spinning room. If you'd like to follow us just around the corner, we'll take you up there.